2024 is going to see the launch of Royal Enfield's entry into the ADV market with the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. Brand new engine, brand new chassis, everything from the ground up reimagined for the discerning adventure motorcyclist. It's going to land in New Zealand for the low price of $8,990, including GST but plus on-road cost. My question is, what else can you get for around about the same money? And where does it fit with the rest of the motorcycle market, particular ADV bikes? Well, let's kick into it. Starting off with the tier list, we have the 2023 Moto Morini Escape 650cc parallel twin, courtesy of CF Moto. Not a bad bike, however a little bit on the heavy side. B tier. Next up, the Suzuki DR250, asking price of $6,999. One of the lower brand new bikes on the market, however a little bit underpowered. It's almost missed the mark, considering that the 450 Sherpa is going to be putting out 40 horsepower. This thing is going to be lagging behind along with the old model. D tier. Next up, Suzuki DRZ 400E. This is a 2023 model that I found here on Trade Me, barely run in at only 452 Ks, hasn't even done its 1000k service, asking for $9,000. This is as close as you can get to proper off-road motorcycling while still being road legal. DRZ, A tier. Next up, the Kawasaki KR 650, a very reliable, proven motorcycle. This one in particular, $10,995 down in Takapuna on the North Shore. Comes with a stain tune muffler, which is just absolutely beautiful. I love the sound of a good stain tune pipes. Thank you very much, Australia, for shipping us good exhaust notes. Worth taking a look at. However, whereabouts does it stack up on the tier list? Well, KLR a bit more on the heavy side and a bit more on the pricey side. B tier. Next up, the BMW G310GS. Definitely a more road-orientated adventure bike, and I use that with air quotes. Not too bad at $8,990, but I mean that is the same asking price as Royal Enfield's brand new offering. Style-wise, it gets points. However, it's more road focus, loses a few extra marks when it comes to the off-road category. But if you're looking for a more road-orientated bike, why not go for it? You're going to get the BMW build quality, and again, that's air quotes because this is the Chinese manufactured version of the BMW. So where else does that sit on our list? D tier. Next up, the Honda CT125. This needs no introduction. The mighty postie bike frame, similar to the CT110. This bike can go around the world 10 times and be repaired at any local side dealership or motorcyclist on the side of the road with a few tools. An amazing bike, very reliable, proven bike, and amazing, absolutely exceptional. Where does it stack up on the tier of adventure bikes? S tier, of course, goes without saying. Next up, the Honda CB500X. Again, a more road-orientated version. This model in particular is sitting in Palmerston North. Not a bad looking bike. They definitely get marks for fuel efficiency, for handling on the road, and for ease of learners being able to get to grips with the bike. However, the parallel twin engine leaves a little bit to be desired. It's a bit boring, but hey, it's predictable. Hence why it's quite user-friendly and learner-friendly. This one, a whopping asking price of $12,795. But as far as adventure bikes are concerned, you're getting good proper build quality, even though it's one of the Thai manufactured bikes. So where does it sit on our list? C tier, mainly due to the cost. Next up, the Benelli 502X, or the TRK. Not a bad looking bike, definitely gets marks for style and a few other things. However, it's on the heavy side. The engine is fine, I've got no complaints with it. I do have questions about the quality. I've got questions in particular about the suspension, and I'm not a big fan of just the sheer size and weight and unwieldyiness of the thing. It feels like an R1200 when it shouldn't. It should feel nice and light and flickable and quite sporty, but no, this one's just absolutely sopping with weight and extra add-ons, which is fine. You're definitely going to not pay that much money for it at $10,690 for a brand new bike. It's not too bad. However, whereabouts does it sit on our tier list? It's a C tier. Goes right alongside the CB500X. Last in the list, the amazing KTM 390 Adventure. Lambs approved bike, single cylinder, heaps of horsepower, heaps of fun. Definitely got its roots with the KTM 390 Duke, however just a bit more sports or off-road orientated. A really good bike for the price, very well proven, very popular with ADV riders, particularly New Zealand, lighter weight, perfectly flexible with its engine, and not too bad of an asking price at $9,599. So whereabouts does that sit on our tier list? It's going up to A tier. Well, that's our tier list for this evening. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next episode.